Grüßt euch. Ich hoffe, es geht euch allen gut. Ich hoffe, es ist nicht zu warm bei euch. Und ich hoffe, ihr hattet bis jetzt einen guten Start in die Woche. Wir haben es Dienstag, 17 Uhr und 1 Minute. Oh mein Gott. Ich bin ja so spät dran. Ja, 17 Uhr, 1 Minute. Das heißt, wir spielen heute am Viewers Day wieder Bastion. Ja, wir spielen Bastion. So, ich mache mal hier alles bereit und mit der freundlichen Unterstützung meiner messerschwingenden Mods, das habe ich jetzt nicht gesagt, das haben sie selber geschrieben, ja, habe ich jetzt einen Controller. Wupp, wupp, ich habe einen Controller. Yes, yes, yes. Und ich bin denen so dankbar. Ich habe einen richtigen Xbox 360 Controller. Yes. Das heißt, ich kann endlich zocken. Ordentlich zocken. Naja gut, schauen wir mal, wie es wird. Das heißt, ich muss mich jetzt komplett umgewöhnen. Lori, ich hab's wieder vergessen. Kannst du einmal Spiel ändern, bitte? Das wäre supi. Falls du überhaupt da bist. So. Du. Ja, wir spielen Bastion. Wir spielen die Story weiter. Ich weiß nur gerade nicht, wo. Also, der Heini hat sich als böse rausgestellt, der eine Typ da. So, jetzt müssen wir gucken. Das ist das. Das ist das. Okay. Louis scheint nicht da zu sein. Sicher, magst du mal ganz schnell kurz das Spiel bitte ändern? Okay. Fliegen wir mal dahin. Wir müssen einen Splitter.
Rotha's Lagoon. That ain't the sort of place you'd want to go by choice. Many a tale folks use to scare their children straight originated here. All kinds of beasts what don't know up from down, still lurking about. Only the city's brushers knew their way around the lagoon.
Nur Schleicher auf. Was? Rechte Trigger-Taste. Ach, der schon wieder. Ja, komm her. Hab dich. Geht eigentlich. Ich bin schon wieder ziemlich leise. Ist es jetzt besser? Ist es jetzt besser?
Even the brushers learned to fear this place.
Nein! Ich wusste doch. So. Das geht schneller.
They used to think that ankle gators were extinct. Well, they ain't. One of them's been living in the tall grass. They called her Queen Anne.
Königin Anne. Okay. Ich will... Oh. Okay. Gehe ich nochmal kurz hier runter. Da ist mir ja auch noch was.
These beasts, they don't like company.
Na, was mache ich denn? Oh. Wow. Oh. Tschüss. Bin ein bisschen blöd.
Turns out Queen Anne got a hold of a shard. Ankle gators love shiny things. Know what smells worse than an ankle gator's breath? A stinkweed. Ain't time for pecker hunting, but the kid can't resist.
Statue. So.
Can't fight Queen Anne without the proper tools. They say you can't hurt an ankle gator unless it's raining. And it ain't raining. The brushers use their pikes to keep their distance around here. Now the kid can do the same.
Aua. Okay.
Sharp sticks make Queen Anne nervous, so she backs off a bit.
Na!
Kid's got a mean throwing arm.
Ah, was soll denn das? Also der Speer macht schon viel Schaden, würde ich sagen. Ja, die Frösche sind wirklich fies. Ich habe nur einen Trank?
Those pincushions been living off the ankle gator's scraps.
Oh, das ist aber jetzt fies.
Queenie leads the kid into some kind of twisted trap. One bad step in that tall grass and he's Queen Anne's lunch. He holds his ground. Seems the Queen's running out of options.
Gut, ich bin wieder weg. Nee, warte mal. Ist da nicht weiter? Nee, hier will ich nicht lang.
Queen Anne can't fit down some of these narrow paths.
So, löst dich auf. Okay. Okay, da komme ich nicht durch.
The closer you get to an ankle gator's lair, the thicker the tall grass grows. Kid's gotta make a run for it. Those leaping lunkheads don't like Queen Anne any better than the kid.
Mann!
That old gator's right on his tail.
Ich mag die Flasche nicht.
Queen's got one mean bite.
Oh. Wie komme ich denn jetzt hier durch? Okay, Jack, Hallöchen. Entschuldigung. Ich bin leicht erkältet. So. Autsch, verdammt. Nee, wie kriege ich denn jetzt die schwarzen Dinger hier weg? Ja, irgendwie... Ja. Ich habe keine Ahnung, warum das jetzt ging. Oh. Also, dass ich die grünen Wolken
Seems
nicht...
even stinkweeds know to stay away from the Queen.
Grünwolken nicht gut.
Queenie must have scared a bunch of peckers out of hiding. Can't get hasty in a place
Na?
like this.
Wo bin ich denn? Was?
Ankle gators don't much care for their young. That's why there ain't many around. Wanna know how to find an ankle gator lair? You use a kid as bait. Now she's coming for him. She's got nowhere else to go. The shard's sitting in plain view. He's got it, and now to finish her off. They say if you run across an ankle gator, you better keep running. She's starting to get annoyed. And now he's made her mad.
I want.
Rest in peace.
Ah, genau.
That was
Rest
for
in
the
peace.
brushes.
würde ganz gerne umvisieren. Okay. Danke. Ist die andere Seite? Das sieht doch gut aus, ne?
Kid's done what needed to be done.
Geschafft! Ich hab's geschafft, ich hab's geschafft.
Queen Anne's reign is over. We even got a crown jewel. All that trouble for a single shard. But you know what? It was worth it.
Genau, war es wert. Was hat sie denn zu sabbeln?
That Gator's a crazy gal. But so is the gal who promised to look after her.
Okay.
The arsenal's complete, in case we need protection.
Ja, das möchte ich nicht behalten. Ich möchte ihn wieder haben.
He's a spitting image of Slinger Jawson with that pike and
Ist
them pistols.
eigentlich nicht schlecht, der Speer. Na, komm her.
To fix a brusher's pike, you just need a good length of knife bark.
Nee. Was will er?
They said Queen Anne was just a folktale. Now there's living proof she ain't.
Okay, dann geht's jetzt weiter.
The next shard should be farther out there in the wilds.
Probieren wir mal. Wir müssen die Sachen ja sowieso mal machen.
To prepare for the wilds, Ceylonia's brushers practice at Camp Dauncey. Had to navigate a maze of pincushions with nothing but a pike. It's a dangerous test for a dangerous job. Health tonics were off limits at Camp Dauncey. They said they made you weak. Sometimes the course was brutal.
Hi, Night Dragon. Grüß dich. Ah, okay. Aber ich komme hier noch nicht mal rein. Schweinerei. Den muss ich noch umschalten.
The rules said he couldn't use any fancy footwork, just your brains and your pike.
Wo ist denn jetzt der letzte? Unten. Ja. Okay.
The Brushers were
Werde ich wohl noch mal
Zealandia's
machen
field
müssen.
agents, and their training was harsh.
Nee. Ach, das war der falsche. Okay. Oh, hallo.
You had to find a path through the maze as quick as you could.
Ah, den habe ich übersehen gerade.
One well-placed throw could take out several of those ugly critters.
Ich weiß nicht, wo der letzte Schalter ist. Da. Ist das der? Nee. Wo ist der letzte Schalter? Ah, okay. So, an Lori, welche Märchen am Sonntag super durchs Finale geführt hat, haben wir den Stream den Tag darauf angeschaut. Also bei Speedboot-Tour am Sonntag war super. Durch den Wellengang zwar keine Max Speed, wirklich aber 115. Ja, das ist doch nett. Schöne Ansage auf Wasser und das Jumpen war Fun. Okay. Das gefällt mir nicht hier. Das muss ich mit dem rechten Trigger machen und...
Just getting through the course in one piece was an accomplishment.
Gefällt mir nicht. Unter 90 Sekunden? Okay.
Prep for the course, the Brushers could modify their pikes however they wanted.
Nee, kann ich neu starten. Ich glaube, ich bin auf der falschen Seite einfach gestartet. Ich hätte links lang gehen müssen. Nur die knapp 9 Stunden auf dem Motorrad mit Ab- und An von der Ausdauer. Kenne ich nicht, weiß ich nicht. Wieder nichts geworden. Mann. Was mache ich denn falsch?
If you did all right at Camp Dante,
Ja,
you got to go to the wilds.
Nee, warte mal, war ja doch richtig. 60, 90, doch. 60 Sekunden, unter einer Minute. So, werde aber mich mal zu jemand anderes gesellen.
You can see why the brushers prize those pikes of theirs.
Tuch haben wollte, welches ich ihm gegeben habe. Jo, viel Spaß und schönen Tag noch und danke, dass du da warst und du warst schon. Wir sehen schon.
Don't want that thing leaving your hands until you decide it's time.
Blechmoskete. Nee, das will ich aber nicht. Wendung von Geheimfertigkeit. Jo! Dann gehen wir mal dahin. Mal sehen, was dabei jetzt rauskommt.
Know how Ceylandia became the richest city in the world? 2 words. Point Lemaine.
Englisch sagt er 2 Wörter. Und in Deutschen 4.
If the wilds could ever be tamed, it was gonna happen right here. But now, the greatest outpost past the city line is nothing but a freak show. The army's triggers once had the place on lockdown. Kid might as well pick up where they left off. Blam! Just like my fighting days. Gun like that can even put the wilds in check. Point Lemaine seen better days for sure, but it ain't done.
Keine Infos über den. Also hier geht es normal weiter. War hier nicht noch? Ne, hier war kein Weg mehr. Okay. Muss ich jetzt da hoch?
Whole place shudders in a fit. The grand rail of Point Lemaine. Not only is it still there, it still works. Of course, it's no longer shipping hides and alloys and spices, but it can give the kid a lift. Just as long as he can stay clear of the trouble on the tracks.
Whoa.
Grand rails all grown over with things the Calamity chewed up and spat out. Things eager to take back their turf. Kid don't let so much as one of those things slip by. Lunkheads settled in like they own the place. Zelandia lost many good men on the rail. Takes fancy footwork on the rail, what with wallflowers coughing fungus everywhere. Only one way to cure a cough like that.
Ja, komm raus. Hast du hier keine Chance gegen mich? Au.
place used to be closed off, but now it's split open like a rotten pineapple. Of course, the Grand Rail's seen much more fighting in bygone times. Near on 50 years ago, first shots fired in the Ura-Celandian War.
Eigentlich möchte ich... Die macht eigentlich schon gut Schaden, aber die dauert mir zu lange zum Aufladen. Moment, geht sofort weiter. Nee, das dauert mir zu lange mit dem Gewehr. Ich bin da eher schneller. Die Tasten, ja. Jupp. Aber der Speer, der gefällt mir eigentlich. Der hat eine große Reichweite und macht ordentlich Bums. No? Bam, bam. So, dann wollen wir mal weitermachen. So. Aha, was ist da? Da ist doch noch was. Ah. Du elendes kleines Miststück, du. Nein, darfst du nicht. Nur ich darf hier Bums machen. Ach schön, das wollte ich doch gar nicht.
It was right here that Zolf's Ura forefathers decided to mix it up.
Geht's nicht lang hier? Auch nicht. Mächtig, Badabum.
Okay, so maybe we didn't get their sign-off on the whole Grand Rail thing. That was bad.
Ja gut, dann spiel halt eine Bombe. Ah, nein!
The rail must have shook the Ura to the bone down in those dens of theirs. Not much wiggle room up there near the rail. Well, the rail won't last much longer now that the kid took the shard. It's still got one good run in store for him, though. All the rotten wood there on the rails turned it into swamp weed central. Ever tried dancing side to side while holding your breath? Choking on swamp weed. While Pecker's trying to prick you in the eye.
Ich konnte gar nicht sehen, wo ich bin.
Well, let me tell you, it ain't fun.
Ja, super.
Imagine if Kid never got the messages there at Point Lemaine.
Fuck.
Few places steeped in history and sweat so much as this.
Bin zu sehr in Hektik
Point
geraten.
Lemaine. If the wilds could ever be tamed, it was gonna happen right here. But now, the greatest outpost past the city line is nothing but a freak show. The Army's triggers once had the place on lockdown. Kid might as well pick up where they left off. Blam! Just like my fighting days. A gun like that can even put the wilds in check. Point Lemaine seen better days for sure, but it ain't done.
Ich stelle mich gerade ein bisschen dusselig an, kann das sein?
Whole place shudders in a fit. The grand rail of Point Lemaine, not only is it still there, it still works. Of course, it's no longer shipping hides and alloys and spices, but it can give the kid a lift. Just as long as he can stay clear of the trouble on the tracks. Grand rails all grown over with things the Calamity chewed up and spat out. Things eager to take back their turf.
Also vorhin hat das besser geklappt.
Kid lets a few of them slip by. Lunkheads settled in like they own the place.
Oh, ich habe was im Auge. Moment. Nee, also vorhin ging es besser.
Takes fancy footwork on the rail, what with wallflowers coughing fungus everywhere. Only one way to cure a cough like that.
Nein! Oh, ich dussel. Mann!
Place used to be closed off, but now it's split open like a rotten pineapple. Of course, the Grand Rails seen much more fighting in bygone times. Near on 50 years ago, first shots fired in the Ura-Celandian War.
Der war schuld. Ja. Gut, schauen wir mal.
It was right here that Zulf's Ura forefathers decided to mix it up. Okay, so maybe we didn't get their sign-off on the whole Grand Rail thing. That was bad.
Finde ich ja schon irgendwie komisch, dass da eben ein Heiltrank runtergefallen ist. Oh, fuck you!
The rail must have shook the Ura to the bone down in those dens of theirs. Well, the rail won't last much longer now that the kid took the shard. It's still got one good run in store for him, though. All the rotten wood there on the rails turned it into swamp weed central. Ever tried dancing side to side while holding your breath? While choking on swamp weed? While peckers trying to prick you in the eye? Well, let me tell you, it ain't fun. Then, at last, it's the end of the line. He'll be picking swamp weed out of those boots for days.
Whew.
Turns out he's got company up at the rail station.
I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it.
wallflower pincushion, mind you. At first, he thinks it's Zulf.
Ah, der Blödmann.
Turns out he's wrong. This is for you, says the man. Then wham.
Au.
When the kid comes to, the man's long gone, but something else is there. The only words Kid recognizes on that parchment are for Zia.
Ein an sie adressierter Brief erscheint von Zulf verfasst worden zu sein, der offenbar einen anderen Ura-Überlebenden als Überbringer gewinnen konnte. Möglicherweise hat Zulf Zia genug von ihren gemeinsamen Muttersprache beigebracht, um mehr kann ich nicht lesen.
Well, what's a kid to do? He took the shard, he took the hit, and he took that note.
Genau, er hat eine verpasst gekriegt. Bam!
That note cuts straight to the heart of things, don't it? Finding gourmet ingredients ain't easy these days, but we'll take what we can get. The note says it plain. Zia, go east to learn the truth about the calamity and our people. I'll be waiting. Sincerely, Zulf.
Ich traue dem kein Stück.
It ain't too late to unlock the potential of this place. We need an awful big lost and found under the circumstances.
Ja, jetzt ist wieder alles da.
Zulf's messenger was one of his people. Wondered just how many of them survived, and what exactly Zulf told him. Gotta make sure the pointy end's fastened on real tight.
Ich bin pleite. Mist. Mir fehlt noch.
The shards are getting harder to find. Not everything blew up in the calamity. Why, Colford Cauldron here blew up way ahead of its time.
Okay.
The cauldron boiled over some 300 years ago. They say it filled the skies with ash and the lakes with molten rock. If you wanted to survive something like that, you had to learn to adapt.
Okay. Nichts mehr.
So in a way, the beasts of the wilds,
Hä?
they're all survivors too.
Oh Mann, das ist doch nervig. So. Mann, 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 Mann.
It takes a certain stubborn pride to keep on living in a place like this. As for us, we learned an awful lot from Culford Cauldron. That learning led to some interesting inventions. The raw power of the world fell right into our hands. Playing with the cauldron's fires became an addiction. Can't fault our people for their natural curiosity now, can you? Sure, we dusted off a good many secrets out here. But we discovered other things we're better off not knowing.
Oh, das ist doch unfair. Boah, das Spiel ist echt schwer. Dabei habe ich nur auf normal.
The unforgiving scent of sulfurous dirt. Taste the air so hot it sticks to your lungs.
Was habt ihr nun davon? Das stimmt. Aber ich darf ja wohl hoffen.
All sorts of awful things crawling underfoot. You can cook those things, but you can't eat them. Never thought we'd find so much life in all that ash. The more ash we swept aside, the more life we found. Place as inhospitable as they come. But still we pressed on.
Zurück, da noch was.
We kept on sifting through the cauldron's secrets anyway.
Okay, also der Flammenwerfer ist schon ganz gut. Gerade hier.
After all, when we looked down inside Colford Cauldron, looked down through all the smoke and flames, we saw in there the heart of the world, the heart now laid bare by the calamity. We had to have it. As for the kid, he just has to get that shard out of there. Too bad taking that thing woke up every last stink eye from here to Charleston Bog. Kid's thinking he's got to trek all the way back around the cauldron. Luckily, the cauldron cooked up a little shortcut for him. Sure, it ain't the most convenient path. Biggest stink eye he's ever seen's waiting for him on the other side.
Was war das denn jetzt?
Pops open on him like a pimple on a school day.
Mann!
But where there's one stink eye, there's always more.
Das ist aber ganz schön schnell nachgewachsen hier alles.
The cauldron's tenants all gather up to bid the kid a fond farewell. The kid don't shed any tears for him,
Wow.
With a good spyglass, you can still see the cauldron from the city. But
Endlich
all the
geschafft.
fires died out. There's nothing left of it.
Ich finde das ein bisschen schade, wirklich. Weil ich kann nicht gleichzeitig spielen und lesen und
It comes back looking like the inside
passiver
of
in
a
der Story,
chimney.
habe ich das Gefühl.
The shard works like a charm. You can hear the monument's heartbeat again. We're all a little short on friends these days, so that's a welcome sight. They said the wild could never be tamed. If only they could see us now.
So.
Just the occasion to crack open the distillery's private reserve. We spotted a pecker carrying a shard to Mount Zan.
Der war der Erste, ne? Das ist... Nee. Das ist scheiße. Wieso ist denn das jetzt so scheiße? Ich verstehe das gerade nicht. Zweiter Preis hatte ich schon. Abend, Ino. Grüß dich. Gibt's dich auch noch? Achso. Yes!
proud of that show.
Geschafft. Dun, 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 dun. Bip, bip. Wir haben es geschafft.
I almost don't believe it when he says he passed the Breakers challenge.
Die haben wir noch gar nicht aufbewertet, ne? Fangen wir lieber damit an.
There's always more squirts to go around.
Oha. Fehler gemacht. Oh, komm schon! Preis, ey. Ich weiß nicht, wie ich das schneller hinkriegen soll. 42 Sekunden zu viel. Irgendwelche Ideen? Ich kann meinen Geist nicht umrufen. Ich kann ja nun wirklich nur mit dem Schwert kämpfen. Wie kann man das besser machen? Du musst zuallererst in der Mitte bleiben und... Ah, okay. Dann probieren wir das so mal. Dann probieren wir das so mal. Okay, das geht sehr viel besser. So, jetzt kommen keine mehr.
could make short work of them things.
Zweiter Platz. Wenigstens etwas. Das ist Bastion. Ich kann es schlecht erklären. Weil, wie gesagt, ich habe ziemlich viel von der Story verpasst, dadurch, dass ich laufen musste und nicht lesen konnte. Du bist ein Überlebender und es ist eine Katastrophe passiert. Bastion war doch an. Und du musst jetzt halt die Bastion wieder aufbauen mit Kristallen und musst dabei rausfinden, was eigentlich passiert ist und wie man das abwenden kann und alles. War auf Bastion. Bin ich der Meinung, ich hatte Sinchen gebeten. Ja, wird bei mir auch nicht angezeigt. Bei mir steht auch noch immer IRL. Okay. Nochmal. Nix. Na!
Kid carves through all of them with a
geschafft!
flash.
Geschafft! Naja, du hattest dich zurückgemeldet und deswegen dachte ich, du bist wieder da und hatte dich gebeten. Das war knapp. 2 Sekunden nur noch. Naja, und wir müssen halt diese Prüfungen jetzt
Well,
so
the
nebenbei
kid's
machen,
gone and struck terror in the hearts of squirts everywhere.
um unsere Waffen zu verbessern. Und mir ist warm.
Ever felt a soul would gourd, like picking up broken glass
Die habe ich noch
barehanded?
gar nicht gemacht.
At Zolwood Grove, marshals learn to make every shot count.
Zerstöre alle Ziele mit einigen wenigen Schüssen.
The trick was to pop all those nasty gourds without wasting ammo. Most marshals didn't get far on their first few tries. Catch a bunch of those gourds in a single shot. Funny thing about muskets is they work best up close. It took a keen eye, not an itchy trigger
Oh,
finger.
zweiter Platz. Immerhin. Immerhin, zweiter Platz.
Kid takes a little personal time for just him and his favorite musket. Plenty of gourds to go around, even now. Marshals like to fine-tune their muskets to get better results.
Ach! Wie viel muss ich denn für den ersten? 15 oder weniger? Nee, ich glaube, da muss ich erstmal die Kanone verbessern. Das wird ja damit rein.
Marshals
gehen,
did
oder?
more than just stand around shooting, of course.
Oder?
Kid arrives just in time to sample Zia's famous cooking. He wolfs down
nein,
too
nicht schon
much
wieder
too
Drogen.
fast, and it all goes to his head.
Lisa halt weiß wo.
I've said a lot about the kid, but he ain't the only one wrapped up in all this.
Selbst im Essen sind Drogen drin.
What's he thinking? Well, let me see if I got this straight. I only heard it once.
Och nein.
Once there was a normal Ura girl, but she wasn't born in the Tassel terminals like the rest of her people. She was from Celandia. Her folks were orphaned in the war, taken in and raised inside the city, on condition they would never return to the terminals. Ura refugees who came into the city had to stay for life. It was a way to reduce the risk of city secrets leaking out. The mama passed away from birthing complications, leaving the girl trapped inside that city with no one but her father. Her father was sharper than a brusher's pike, so he got a job working for the city's mancers. His daughter barely saw him. Her father told her nothing of her Ura heritage. He told her nothing of the mancers. It's for your own good, he said. She took to studying the arts, learned more through music than history books, gained a knack for strings and songs. At first, she tried to be like other girls, but her classmates spread word that her father was an Ura trader, selling out the city. One young man stood up for her, or so he led her to believe. He knew much of her heritage, and she grew fond of him.
Ah, der lebt ja noch.
The young man convinced her to take him to her family den to meet her father. Spoke of how he wanted to meet a man from the terminals. When the young man greeted her father in the Ura's native language, her father flew into a fit of rage and threw them out. The young man never told her that the Ura's native language is not to be used by foreigners. To do so is a terrible insult. Lost my train of thought there. It was then that she decided to escape. The two of them could flee the city together and go to the Tassel terminals. They would hide inside a garbage bin until it got ingested by a scumbag, then let him slosh on out of the city for disposal.
Was?
Well, you know how it
Oh,
goes.
fuck, ey.
Her plan almost succeeded, but the authorities
Immer
were
noch nicht
already
zu
there
Ende.
when that scumbag sidled up to the city walls. The young man had sent the authorities a tip. Told him her father was using her to sell secrets to the Tassel terminals. She She and her father were arrested for treason, but her father got a deal. Return to work for the Mansers, and she'd go free. Before they parted ways for the last time, her father whispered a desperate plea. Hurry home to the den and lock yourself in.
Ja, geil. Das wird doch nix.
Well, I digress.
Sag doch, das wird nix. Ne. Ne, ne, ne. Ne, 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 ne. Ne, ne. Ja. Ich muss mal eine ganz kurze Pause machen. Mal eine Pipi-Pause. Pause. Das. Und dann kriegt ihr noch ein bisschen Musik. Ihr kriegt mal Zeit für Musik. So, bin gleich wieder da. Bis gleich. Freunde, da bin ich wieder. Das war so ein schönes Stück. Silent Hill Theme of Laura von Silent Hill 2. Ja, so, dann mal wieder alles zurückmachen. Das Spiel wiederholen und euch auf den Bildschirm lassen. So, ich habe jetzt mal meinen Ventilator angemacht. Den Hammer müssen wir verbessern. Die müssen wir auch noch verbessern. Steuerung 35. Zu wenig. Wie kriege ich denn mehr von dem? Besser? 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 Okay.
Court is back in session for the kid.
Ja, das war ja das.
Old ritual for when folks believed there was this godlike bull watching over them. Had to make do with nothing but a shield.
Hallo? Ich glaube, das werde ich nie hinkriegen. Ich hätte die benutzen können? Nee, jetzt sag nicht, dass ich die benutzen hätte können. Nee. Nee, die sind ja gesperrt. Das wird doch nichts. Hallo, ich bräuchte mal ein paar Heiltränke. Wieder, ich habe 15 Treffer schon. Der ist immer noch da? Okay. Ja, Tipp bitte. Bitte, bitte. Ich warte mal eben. Ich hätte jetzt gerne Bonschen hier, aber ich habe keine Bonschen. Nein. Dann futter ich halt Pulmoll. So. Den letzten Gegner geh zum Rand, stopp ihn einmal, warte bis seine Augen sich öffnen und roll zur Seite. Okay. Und wie mache ich die anderen Gegner? Okay, einmal probiere ich noch. Ja, das habe ich dann jetzt schon mal voll vergeigt. Das war nett. Hahaha. Ich Idiot. Aha. Ich habe keine Ahnung, was das war. Danke, Lori, für den Tipp. Aber du siehst ja, ich krieg das nicht gebacken. Bin ein bisschen blöd. Machen wir mal eine Geschichte weiter.
Can't rightly call Mount Zan the mountain anymore. There's no more mountains now. There's no place left for the beasts of the wild to go.
Sag mal, wollt ihr mich verarschen hier?
Good thing for those beasts the Calamity saved leftovers. We only found their little lair because they found themselves a little shard. It's a delicate situation. The creatures of the wild, they've been building a bastion of their own. They even drag their children into this. situation stinks.
Kommt hier jetzt noch was runter? Nein, natürlich nicht. Ach, Mann.
Best thing we can do for those beasts right now is put them down quick and clean. There's only one kind of mercy left these days.
Echt jetzt? Ja, das war doch mal nett.
What the city left behind, those beasts took for themselves. Look at it this way. It's either them or us. But if we win, they win too. Our Bastion is everybody's gain, not just ours. Unfortunately, there's no explaining that to a simple beast. Those beasts been hard at work fixing up the place. They've rounded up their survivors, just like we have. They've been searching for cores and shards, just like we have. thought about turning back, just like we have. We just really need their shard. Kid got it fair and square.
Schon wieder.
You don't need to keep tangling with all those things. He's done what's best for him, don't you worry. Don't you worry.
Hab ich jetzt keinen Bock.
We'll all be better off once the Bastion is complete.
Ich hab den Kristall, das reicht so.
The monument's getting better. Zolf sure did a number on it, though. The memorial may be finished, but our part is far from over. The menders, they had thankless jobs, the most important kind. The cinders kept the city good and warm, made it thrive. I've asked a lot of the kid, but this is something he's done on his own. Fixed that thing right up, didn't we? Made these goings-on a little livelier.
Seid ihr denn noch da? Ist denn überhaupt noch jemand da? Zuschauer, sag mal piep.
Hello? Hello? Is anyone there? Hey, 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 hey. Are you still there?
So, alle weg. Alle weg, alle weg, alle weg. Ich hab nicht das Spiel gewünscht, aber keiner.
Suppose it's true a little song can put things in perspective.
Die Prüfung haben wir ja schon fertig. Haben wir die mit dem Hammer schon fertig? Nee, ne?
At least it won't get cold around here with that thing around. On the inside, a fire bellows ain't nothing like its more popular air-spitting cousin.
Oh nee, das ist zu teuer.
The marshals learned to pack those shells full of fire.
Oh! Darum gar nicht. Hallöchen, Aro. Wie geht's dir?
Turns out those old bones still have some spark in them. Just a couple shards left. The quarry's gotta have one, right?
Oh. Ich habe gar kein Essen da. Ich muss noch kochen. Und das dauert ewig, bis das fertig ist. Ich bin gerade echt am Überlegen, ob ich mir eine klitzekleine Pizza bestelle. Besser? Kann man mich jetzt besser hören?
Imagine everything you'd need to build a city like Zealandia. It takes hard work and planning, and it also takes a burstone quarry. The Ura tunnels beneath the quarry must have softened the blow from the calamity.
Verarschen kann ich mich selber.
We bought the whole place from the Ura on the cheap. Same goes for its natives, rattletails. Why would the Ura put up with those pests? Rattletails ain't the worst of it either, but more about that in a little bit.
Unfair. Dass ich Hunger habe. So. Wieder mal.
The quarry came with a lifetime supply of windbags. Windbags smaller than the naked eye can see are nested in these rocks. But there was even more to it than that. Not only are these rocks a source of life, we found that the oldest ones remember things.
Mit dir rede ich nicht mehr.
They're recording everything, all the time, taking it all in. No wonder all those beasts were drawn to the quarry. The rocks were calling them. Keeping the quarry free from pests turned out to be a problem. Rattletails kept tunneling in to snack on windbags. Without those windbags, the quarry might not have its special qualities. Even stink eyes started taking root in here. Windbags tended to the rocks, so we had to keep the rattletails at bay. Why would the Ura sell off such a fascinating place? Might be the gods told him the quarry's bad news. The Ura always were a superstitious lot. On top of that, you know the Ura hated anything above ground.
Das war knapp.
Might be the quarry just got too much sunshine for their liking. In any case, it's fair to say the quarry was a godsend. Those rocks, all polished to a mirror sheen. The largest ones, you know as cores. A single core could keep the lights on in an entire city district. The smaller ones, we call them shards.
Das war knapp.
The shard's got a fraction of a core's power, enough to fuel a voyage to the motherland. Well, now the quarry's all dried up. These rocks are much too young to be of use. Remember how I said rattletails ain't the worst thing in the quarry?
Nein.
That honor goes to a beast we took to Colin, Sir Lunky. Massive things stomped many of our boys. We just couldn't get rid of him. The only thing harder than the rocks in Bastion Quarry is Sir Lunky's head. We never could get stubborn old Lunky to leave the quarry alone. Then the kid hears a voice calling from down the hall. "Are you all right?" it says.
Der ist schon tot. Der kann auch noch nicht tot sein. Klein haben wir getötet. Oh, aber gut, dass ich die gerufen habe.
It's him. I've come to warn you, he says.
Warum er die Bastion verlassen hat. Was ist denn dort hinten zwischen dir und Rocks
The
vorgefallen?
Bastion is under siege. Let it fall. You should not go back. Kid hears him, but he ain't about to be deterred. If that's the way it is, he says, then I won't stop you. Because my countrymen will.
Jetzt bin ich mal gespannt, wie es da aussieht.
Say what you will about Zulf, but he's a man of his word.
Ist das unsere Bastion?
His countrymen don't much care for pleasantries, though. Too bad for that. Zulf showed him the way here, and here they came to take revenge. They got inside the Bastion and shut the door. Kid's gotta go in through the back. I should have told him sooner about all this. Unfortunately, they broke in and they started digging their holes. Something wrong sprung out of those holes, and it's eating away at this place. We tried to stop them, but we needed help. Our baby pecker, he don't make it. No way out of this. Not without a fight. Our little squirt. He don't make it. Somehow, some way, he sends those Ura packing. Problem is, it didn't matter. Zolf's plan worked. We find each other as the dust settles. Then I tell him why the Ura came. To get us back. For the Calamity. It was Caelondia's master plan to wipe the Ura out. But part of that plan backfired, didn't it? If only Zolf knew the whole story. What were we to think? They must have got her, taken her back to her rightful home.
Ist ja wieder alles kaputt.
The shards can put this disease in remission, but there's only one cure. We need to finish what we started.
Sieht aber nicht gut aus.
When you've got a solid balance, you've got what you need. He's made a right comfortable bed for all those bullets.
Und sie ist auch weg.
The slingers, the wilds were their calling. The brushers, they moved in shadows. But the Calamity found them. The conscience. We haven't lost everything, long as we have that. The mercy. The windbags ain't the only beast that drew a bad lot.
Aha. Ja, das wird ja wohl nix.
Seems the gods recommended this place to all their friends. Now all we need is one last shard. Fallen malt is filled with crunchy minerals that'll keep you safe out on them rocks.
Ja.
One last shard. It's all we need to put this mess behind us. And mother, what a mess it is. A mess like that could have only been made by hand. Zolf said the Calamity failed, and he's right. The Uras stand as living proof of that.
Was denn?
At the heart of the Calamity was a simple idea. We never wanted to go to war again. Wanted to rule it out. We put a lot of folks against that problem. Scientists, soldiers, spies, even me. We sought solutions far beyond the city. We traveled near as far as the kid's going right now.
jetzt hier gerade etwas. Wow.
Most of our efforts didn't bear fruit. Then there was a breakthrough, but it didn't come from one of our people. It came from an a brilliant young scientist named Ven. Ven worked for the Mancers, the sharpest knives in the city's drawer. With his help, the Mancers devised a way to seal the Ura tunnels shut in a flash. Just like that, every last Ura living in the Tassel terminals will be gone. This discovery was never to be used, they said, except as a last resort.
Ich so viele Tränke, das macht mich misstrauisch.
But Ven didn't like being manipulated. He had plans of his own. He sabotaged the Mancer's little science project, set it to blow up in their faces.
Das kannst du mal so ganz gepflegt vergessen, meine Liebe, ne?
Imagine how Ven must have felt when they finally made him pull that trigger.
das jetzt schon das Finale? Das kann ich mir eigentlich nicht vorstellen.
But remember,
Oder?
the Bastion can fix everything. We just need that shard. Too bad the Ura ain't exactly been willing to collaborate on that front. For now, Kid had little choice but to pick up where the Calamity left off. First things first, though. There's someone we figured needed rescuing. Zia.
Sia. Na, dann wollen wir mal Sia retten.
The Ura fell back, no doubt planning the next move. But we knew ours already.
Nee, da haben wir uns ja jetzt geklaut.
Any brusher's pike can cut to the bone, but that one can cut through it. The city, its riches nothing but fragments now. The sanctuary, if we can build, we can rebuild.
Nein, das wollte ich doch gar nicht. Ach, komm.
That ought to give those dueling pistols a little extra kick. There's something we had to do before going after that last shard. Well, now it's personal, ain't it? It's personal for him, and it's personal for me. They never saw him coming. He gets his hands on the care package I sent him.
Nett. Bazooka.
spreading through Sultan's Hollow. They got their own security and everything. Pretty fancy, even. Still, they ain't used to having visitors around. They've got these conductors that are all what's keeping the place together. Break enough of those things and the Calamity Rocks slink back into the ground. Well, the Ura must be in a panic right about now. Those rocks are like tumors, the same kind the Ura planted in the Bastion.
Eigentlich nicht schlecht, ne? Weiter.
They even sick their little rattletail pets on the kid. Those rodents are just a bump in the road.
Geht mein Chat eigentlich noch? Okay.
By now, every Ura from here to the terminals must know he's in town. Kid returns their greeting tenfold. Most of the Ura's conductors are squared away in the middle of the hollow. They're easy targets. Those Calamity Rocks must be eating that place apart from the inside. keep hanging on to that barricade. After all, their homeland's not much farther.
Okay. Mein armer Chat. Verprügelt von den Mobs.
Maybe they know they've lost this. Lost to a kid. Some of them are downright bewildered by what's happening. They underestimated us. Had us pegged all wrong. Yes, our people caused the calamity, but here we are trying to fix it. Shame the opportunity for civilized discourse is over. It's not the time to get reckless. Did the Ura really think we just turn around and walk away?
Wo muss ich denn jetzt lang? Nee, ich musste alles neu machen und wir sind im Moment darüber am Überlegen. Mit den Drachen funktioniert das nicht so richtig. Und auch von den Grafiken her und so, was ich mir vorgestellt habe. Und da sind wir jetzt gerade am Überlegen, was für Möglichkeiten wir noch haben. Also welches Thema für meinen Channel. Ich weiß nicht, wo ich lang muss. Was hat man das für Geräusch? Weil die hier kriege ich nicht kaputt. Und da falle ich runter. So. Ich habe keine Ahnung. Habe ich noch was vergessen oder? Ja, wie gesagt, im Moment sammeln wir ja jetzt erstmal Ideen. Der wird schon verlassen. Lori, bist du da? Oder Sina? Wie ich hier weiterkomme. Ich komme hier nicht weiter. Hier komme ich nicht weiter.
Suppose old Zolf should have got to know us better. Maybe I should have trusted him. Told him everything I knew. Zolf, the Hura, they have every reason to be angry. Beyond angry. As the hour grows desperate, the Hura bring out their big guns. There's nothing standing in his way no more. He sees the Tazzle terminals loom large on the horizon.
Also im Moment funktionieren sie wieder. Also so wie vorher. Aber irgendwie, ja, Appetit kriegt er halt nicht mehr rum.
But when this is all over, it'll all be water under the bridge. Way out there on the edge of the world, that's where he finally finds you. But it ain't like Prosper Bluff this time. Ain't nothing for this gal to sing about now. Zia, you weren't kidnapped. No, ma'am.
Oh.
You just had to see what happened to the Ura. To your own people. You had to see if everything Zolf wrote to you was true.
Bitte Vorfall hier. Oh, Entschuldigung. Oh. Das ist heute nicht mein Tag, glaube ich. Sie hat also, wenn ich es jetzt richtig verstanden habe, freiwillig mitgemacht. Weil sie wissen wollte, was los ist. Weil Zulf, er hieß doch Zulf, ne? ihr ja den Brief geschrieben hat. Hier, ich weiß, was passiert ist. Wenn du wissen willst, ich warte hier. Sehr merkwürdig alles. Ich kriege nur die Hälfte mit. Wieso haben die keine deutsche Sprachausgabe? Ja, was hast du uns denn jetzt mal zu erzählen? Nach ihrer Hafengitarre.
Sure you didn't drop that twangy thing on purpose? Just to see if he'd go after you?
Ja. So, was die Schule nicht geschafft hat, das wird dieses Spiel auch nicht schaffen.
They lost everything, didn't they? But they just keep on fighting like that's gonna bring it all back. I don't need to see what happened to the Ura. I'm trying to undo it, remember?
Ach, jetzt da muss ich wieder aussuchen. Ach, die ist eigentlich schon recht gut.
Long reach and plenty of power. Now that's a scary combination.
Komm schon.
First step to learning the Calamity Cannon is knowing about the machinery overrides. Without an insulated air intake, that thing's liable to blow up on you. That's the way to make every shot count. Even the army never issued carbines in such fine shape. It's no longer a weapon, it's a precision instrument. The inspiration, a forge can fashion anything.
My Dragon, ich bin jetzt fast 40.
The country, she's all the pieces now, but
That
still
wird
looking
nichts mehr.
good. To master the musket, you gotta get rid of the recoil.
Nö, ich verweigere mich.
A solid frame can put an extra sting in every slice. A sail hammer's only as strong as its spine. And that's a strong spine. Now he can shoot that fang repeater all day long. Once the kid gets that last shard from Zolf, it'll all be over.
Das ist das Finale, ne?
I can't hear him at all anymore. He's too far away. But he'll be all right. Just needs to get that shard from Zolf and come on home. Okay.
Ja, das ist doch schön. weiß zwar nicht, wovon du redest, also welches Trading.
The calamity hit the Tazzle terminals hardest of all.
Aber es ist doch schön, dass du helfen konntest. Und ich will nochmal ein Pulmoll zu Gemüte mir führen. Mal schon wieder länger, als ich eigentlich wollte.
You know why Zolf went back there. The place was his home. All his old friends and family were there. Taken by the calamity. Zolf must be there all alone, just waiting. You know what's funny? Zolf's waiting. All of us are waiting for a kid. Look around. There's not much left to do here in the Bastion, I'm afraid. So why not tell each other stories to pass the time, right? But Zia, there's another reason I've been telling you all this. There's something I want you to understand. When the kid brings back that shard, the Bastion will be complete. This disease the Earth planted here will go away.
Entschuldigung. Ich sage, ich bin gleich weg.
What happens to Zolf will no longer matter. Zealandia will be whole again. Everything will be back to normal. Problem is, we'll all be gone.
Moment. Exam browser trading.
Oh, we're not gonna die. It's more like
Filmmusik. Ein ausgekochter Schlitzohr. Konvoi. Okay. Also so Schlitzohr kenne ich, Konvoi kenne ich, Cannonball kenne ich.
all of this will just stop. Things will go back to the way they used to be. That's the power of the Bastion. This whole place is a living record of the times before the calamity. The way things were before this story. Good times, right? You follow me?
Was?
You be your old self again. Think of all those times that didn't go your way.
Oh, so ein Scheiß.
All of life's little setbacks. Imagine if you could have another go at them. No mistakes. Anyone you've ever hurt. Everything you've ever done, you could do it over. And wouldn't that be grand? Wouldn't you agree? Well,
Ich glaube, nachher darf mir jemand nochmal die ganze
I guess there's
die
nothing
ganze
more to
Geschichte
say.
erzählen. Ich steig da nicht mehr durch.
Let me go. Please.
who am I kidding? Look. There's something else. A confession. How come I know so much about the Bastion? Well, I designed the place, but that's beside the point. There's one problem with a place that sets things back to a bygone time. You can't test it. So you're probably wondering if the calamity happened already. What's to stop it from happening again after the Bastion does its thing? The answer is... I don't know.
Ja, irgendwann hat er wirklich ein plattes Gesicht.
You're wondering if there ain't some other way out of this mess. It's alright. I can tell. But why would you even want another way? Unless you wanted to stay here with us. Well, that's sweet and all, but I don't know if I can stick around. The weight of the calamity. It's on our shoulders.
Das will ich nicht.
We can't just let it go. Bastion does have another function, strictly speaking. If ever the monument blew out and we couldn't repair it, we could still evacuate. First, we'd round up as many folks as we could carry. Next, we'd detonate the cores, and we'd take off away from here.
Ich weiß nicht, wo lang.
Heavy, ain't it? Of course, that would mean no going back. Ever. But then again, that way all of us could leave the city. Together. You know Zolf and his countrymen won't be giving up that shard without a fight, don't you? Zolf and the Ura, all they want now is to see the Bastion fall. Zolf dedicated his life to lasting peace between the Ura and Caelondia.
Ich mag diese Waffe nicht. Kann ich nicht einen Waffenladen bitte austauschen?
He can't have imagined the city would try to wipe the Ura out. Zolf ain't lost every shred of decency though, has he? He tried to warn you about his plans. He tried to warn the kid. For Zolf, this ain't a personal matter. One thing's for sure, the Ura can't be happy that the kid followed Zolf all the way home. I can see it now. The kid in one corner, and Zolf in the other. Ain't much of a fight. Don't you worry, though. Once the Bastion's restored, it'll all be alright.
Gott, geht das langsam.
You ain't still thinking about that whole leaving the city thing, are you?
Way for me. I'm coming home, sweet home. I see your
Okay, warum haben sie aufgehört zu
You
schießen?
left it burning for me, Mother. I'm here. Open wide, feel your heart and heart's glowing.
Kid's probably dealt with Zolf by now.
Come home, sweet.
He reminds me of myself when I was his age. I ever tell you about those days? Hey, kid. Get up, kid. Come on, that ain't funny. I said get up. That's more like it. Now, set that shard into the monument there. Then we'll talk. The Bastion. It's finally finished.
Okay.
Now, there's something I want you to see.
Ich bin verwirrt. Eben haben wir noch den Typen rumgeschleppt, jetzt sind wir
Welcome
alleine.
to the heart of the Bastion. I ain't one for long goodbyes, so here's the deal. Zia and I figure you done the heavy lifting, so you get to do the honors. We can tell you how to work this thing if you got any questions.
You made it. So, let's see. You can either prevent the calamity, or stick around with me and Rex. I'd hate to be in your shoes. If I could be any place I wanted, I'd stay right here. We could go anywhere in the world. Zolf tried to talk me into joining him. I tried to talk him out of it. I guess we both failed. When I finally found my people, I told them we could help. They just took me for a traitor. Glad you showed up. Any moment I'd want to live again happened after the calamity, not before.
Hey, kid. You can undo the calamity here and now. Go on, kid. And before I forget, thank you. Always wondered what the motherland was like. Not that it matters anymore. Zolf only brought more ruin to the Ura. No wonder they didn't take kindly to him. You've got one thing left to do, so you hang on to that badge. Besides, you earned it.
Also wenn ich das jetzt richtig verstehe, ich kann mich jetzt...
Don't let anything you've done get to you. You can save all those creatures here and now.
Entscheiden. Entweder evakuiere ich und dann macht alles bumm. Oder ich bleibe und es läuft alles so... Nee, die Katastrophe wird zurückgesetzt. Also praktisch alle, die gestorben sind, werden wiederbelebt.
Just go with your gut. You'll do the right thing.
Naja, aber wenn wir ja. Welchen? Welches als neue dritte? Ach so, habe ich das Spiel durch? Wir haben das. Gute Frage. Nimm mal hier das, Mann, Rook Avenue. Ist es Rook Avenue? Das haben wir bei Gronk gesehen. Wie heißt... Mann. Weißt du, welches ich meine? Oder warte. Oh, doch, das kannst du mit reinnehmen. Und dann nimmst du Starbound bitte raus und tust Theme Hospital immer rein. Es Freeze of Room.